Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you. So we have here, it says tropical storm Haikui weakening on its way towards Vietnam. It goes on to say the tropical storm Haikui, the 24th named storm of the 2017 Pacific typhoon season, is weakening on its way towards China and central Vietnam. Now it says decay and eventual dissipation could occur by November 13th. However, what's left of the storm is expected to reach central Vietnam early November 14th, bringing yet another wave of rain to the flood-stricken country. So good news, bad news situation. Good news is this tropical storm is it's going to weaken. Bad news is it's still going to dump a lot of rain in areas that don't need more rain, such as Vietnam. Now it says on November 11th, the center of the tropical storm Haikui was located about 330 miles south of Hong Kong and 550 miles east of Vietnam. Vietnam. Now it says the system had maximum sustained winds um, near the center of 46 miles per hour and gust up to 69 miles per hour. So I mean, it's still bringing some decently heavy winds along with it, and I'm sure it's going to dump a massive amount of rain. Now it says the system is slow moving west and has a minimal central pressure of 998 HPA. Haikui is expected to maintain this general motion and intensity over the next 24 hours. At 6 UTC on November 13th, its center is expected to be located about 135 miles south of the southernmost tip and 105 miles east of Da Nang, Vietnam. It also goes on to say that by 600 UTC on November 14th, Haikui is expected to be a tropical depression located on the border of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Locally, heavy rain is expected to accompany this storm, but widespread flooding, as seen with the landfall of Typhoon Damri last week, is not expected. This does not mean, however, that isolated flooding and landslides are out of the question, as the ground of central Vietnam is still saturated. Residents of Hainan, central Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia are advised to follow the development of this storm system. So, like I said, good news, bad news. Good news is it's going to weaken. But bad news is it's still going to be a tropical depression by the time it reaches Vietnam. And even if they're not expecting it to have widespread flooding, the the thing is, there's our, like they were talking about, the ground's already saturated. Vietnam's already been hit hard. Any type of rain, especially heavy amounts of rain in one period of time, it's going to cause more landslides and mudslides and flooding. I mean, that's just common sense. So unfortunately, like we were talking about the other day, Vietnam and a lot of these areas keep getting hit over and over and over with storms. And the fact that some of these storms are weaker actually doesn't really matter because of the fact that they've been hit so hard by these stronger storms that they haven't had time to recover. So these smaller storms are doing a lot more damage as well, probably more than they usually would because of the fact that the ground is saturated. There's already been landslides and mudslides, so it's just kind of adding on top of that. So again, I'll give you guys updates as more updates come in, over the next few days with this storm. But other than that, I do appreciate every single one of you guys for watching these videos and supporting the channel. I mean, we're growing every day, and that's because of you, and I do truly appreciate every single one of you. But other than that, be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hope you have a great day. Peace.